Welcome to another episode of the Muscle Hustle Podcast. I'm your girl, Cokes.
And I'm Ken.
1 year anniversary for the Muscle Hustle Podcast. You did. Listen, I'm appreciative of everybody that showed up live taping. It's not live stream, but that's okay because I ain't trying to deal with all that buffering shit. But nonetheless, thank every one of y'all that showed up and showed out. I appreciate all of y'all, seriously, for supporting, for giving me gems, all that jazz, supporting everything. I thank each and every one of y'all that showed up. Thank y'all. So right off the break, I'm just keeping it a butt. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves because I'm gonna be real. I'm nervous as shit. I've been drinking at least like 4 shots.
Take another shot. Take a shot.
It's not a shot, but it's.
Yeah, we were family. We good. All right, let's go.
We gonna start from right to left.
Yes.
Cause your ass messed up last time.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, okay.
You're.
It's on me.
Yeah, you.
How's everyone doing? Cool.
So hold on. Before we even continue, I'm gonna be real with y'all. This is an interactive show. Okay? This episode is gonna be mad interactive. We got a mic going around. It's not gonna be no stuffy shit. This is the 1 year anniversary. I want y'all to feel at home. I want y'all to talk to us. We're gonna talk to y'all. That's what it's gonna be about tonight. All right. So it's not just the panel. This is as many people as it can fit on the panel. That's the reason why we up here. But we family. So we gonna talk amongst each other like how we do in the gym, how we do at business and all that jazz. You feel me? Let's go. Let's go.
So like I was saying, how's everyone doing? Thank you everyone for coming out. I'm Steven. I'm a personal trainer. I do private security. Originally from New York. Been in Houston for 4 years now.
Hey, it's your boy Big Slim, a.k.a. Slim Thugger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rap. I do a lot of shit.
Why he always sound like he getting ready to cut an album though?
New Sugar Daddy Slim out right now around the world.
Hey.
Hey, you guys.
Let's go.
Let's go. How you guys? I am Chastity Mims. I am a marketing maven and strategist here in H-Town. I house a whole bunch of clients. You probably see them. They straight out of H-Town, all over the world. St. Lucia, London, Africa, all the above. And yeah, Declare Marketing clients in the building. What's up? Let's go.
Oh, me?
Nah, you.
I'm Ken Jones, part-time dope dealer. No, I'm just joking. Personal trainer, gym owner, pastor's son. I'm a preacher's kid. Entrepreneur, y'all already know, so podcast co-host.
Hey, friend.
But yeah, thank y'all for coming out.
And I'm Coco.
Coco.
Shout out to Coco.
The straight Gemini that you can think of, okay? We talking personal trainer, coach, entrepreneur. I'm not in the streets no more, so we good. And we're just gonna keep it at that.
DJ.
Yeah. DJ as well, yes. All right. I'm also an accountant. Some of y'all didn't know, but I don't do taxes, so we just gonna keep that moving. But yeah, listen. One thing about the Muscle Hustle Podcast is basically giving flowers to every and any hustler you can think of in any industry, okay? Anybody that's putting in that work, we give them flowers to you, okay? We basically is creating this platform to be able to give that, what's the word I'm looking for?
Gratification.
There you go. I like that.
Come on, marketer.
Okay, synonym. That gratification to those who are putting in that work, all right? We're not trying to grind just to be grinding for no reason. We're trying to grind with a purpose. We're trying to hustle with a purpose, all right, to make sure that we can elevate and also be able to inspire others. So once again, I thank each and every one of y'all, because some of y'all are entrepreneurs as well too. Even if you're not entrepreneurs, you're still putting in that work and you're still inspiring others to be able to put in that work and to get that bag. So appreciate all y'all for supporting the movement. I feel like you about to say something.
Nah, your mic ringing and I don't want to be on the live recording. So that's what we're trying to fix that real quick.
Trying to get you situated.
Thank you. Bet. All right.
There we go.
So, live taping, 1 year anniversary. Technically, the 1 year was in March, but I was trying to be strategic because, you know, my birthday is in June. June 1st through the 30th. So I was like, fuck it. Why not?
The whole month. Huh?
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Yes, June 1st through the 30th, I'm still celebrating, okay? But yeah, I wanted to make sure that we celebrate the 1 year around the same time of my birth. So yeah, happy birthday to me, damn it.
Turn up. Happy G-Day.
Yes, all right, so right off the break, we're gonna go ahead and start out the journey in itself of the Muscle Hustle podcast. I'm gonna be real with you, this shit was not no cakewalk, all right? Some of y'all that actually really know me, I am not a public speaker. I am an observer. I just be people watching, and then I'm just like, whoever I kind of fit in with or whoever I vibe with, that's who I'm gonna rock with. But yeah, this in itself was definitely a challenge in my element. I might have to give credit where it's due. Man's Ken over here and my homeboy Solo, who's not here today, they pretty much challenged me into starting this out. And if anybody that knows me, I don't like to be dared. They dared me, and I was like, all right, bet, no problem. Whatever happens, happens at this point. So that's how this started. This was a script that was pretty much written out 3 years in advance, and last year it was like, it's a go. So again, thank you, Ken, for pushing me. Appreciate you. And everybody, like I said, appreciate y'all supporting. But right off the break, there's a lot of entrepreneurs or entrepreneurial spirits in the building. And we're gonna start off with the folks that are on this stage. Steven, we from Tri-State. So coming all the way down here.
What is Tri-State?
Up top, New York.
Up top, New York, Jersey, some parts of Philly. Connecticut is not part of us, but we claim them sometimes.
DC, Maryland.
DC is not us. Chill out.
See, they don't see.
No shade on
They don't
DC.
even know who they
Shit
is.
together. You gotta be able to answer that
We
question
from the
real
South.
quick.
Disregard.
We know
From
what the South is.
No, Tri-State is
South.
no. It
Unsolidified
is
We
New
from the
York,
South.
Jersey, and parts of Philly. That's it.
Okay.
That's
Up top,
Tri-State.
up top. That's it.
That's it. On 95. If you branch off to 64, you
395.
on your own. Steven,
Talk to me.
my G.
It's good.
You started out here as what they call us, a transplant.
Transplant, yeah, you pretty much call that.
They don't really, they claim us as cousins after we set in for like a year. That's how that worked in Houston.
You gotta do 2 years.
You gotta
gotta
go
do
through
2
a
years?
couple hurricanes.
You gotta do 2 year bid. in
Not a
Houston.
couple
Some
hurricanes.
floods, man.
Yeah, that's what we gotta see. You go through a couple floods, see how you deal with
The way these damn
and the heat, you gotta do it.
Oh, I already been down.
Between the
I already
Amber
been down
Alerts,
4 summers.
Summer,
I'm
too,
already
we'll see.
solidified.
between the Amber Alerts and these thunderstorm caps that keep going and stuff
Yeah.
like that, I earn my dues.
Right.
Steven. How has it been as far as transitioning from up top and how we move up top down here?
I won't say it's been easy, but it's been a ride. I just came in with my mannerisms. You know, I'm moving with purpose, with intention. My goal was to come out here and make a name for myself and to hustle and to, you know, make a better life for myself. Coming down here in comparison to New York, nothing against Houston. I found it very easy because as New Yorkers, we hustle. We work 5, 6, 7, 8 jobs. So I came out here with opportunity everywhere. Started networking, you know, in the gym industry, fitness industry, nightlife. Made a name for myself pretty quick, just being out there. Putting myself in uncomfortable situations and talking to people. That's the biggest thing, talking. You never know who you're gonna speak to. Somebody might be somebody important. And I've just been doing that since day one. Holding my name credible, remaining my character, being a good person, always showing love, preaching knowledge to the youth, cats older than me, you know, learning, you know, reciprocating. Just doing that. And that's what's got me where I'm at right now.
Right off the break, they always assume that up north cats is mean as shit. We got an attitude.
Facts.
We always
Big
mean
facts.
mugging and all this other
That
stuff,
is,
right? But hold on, the homie just literally said we just really just be moving.
So that's the typical
y'all
stereotype is that we are aggressive, mad, and rude, and always in a rush.
Always in a rush.
In New York, there is no
On some
space.
bullshit.
There's limited space. Everybody's in a rush trying to get from point A to B, trying
We
to get
gotta
their
catch the
dollar.
train.
And there's no personal space in New York. In Texas, it's a space you can have land out here. There's no space in New York. You're always maneuvering fast through a crowd trying to get from point A to B. And meanwhile, everybody else around you is doing the same thing. So nobody want to greet you, say hello. They want to give what they got to get to and make their mission happen. So
Y'all
coming
got
out here in the
horses
South,
on
I get
Alameda.
again, no No shade towards Houston, but y'all not hungry like we are in New York. So I came out here with intention to eat, and I've been eating since I got here.
Damn. Houston.
I want
No
order
shade,
food.
no shade, no shade, no shade.
Y'all ain't hungry.
Y'all be brunching
Look,
like shit
y'all
out
can
here
tell.
too. Real
What
talk.
you
Y'all
talking
That's why I said no shade, no shade.
It's
but
no shade though, but
just-
it's mad facts.
y'all gotta understand the lifestyle and the hustle. Like it's just
Mad facts.
different mentalities. But he said mad facts.
Nah, it's like
What he said,
it's
yeah.
just different, man.
It's
Really, like
different.
in New York, y'all ain't got no room. We got room out here. It's like
And y'all got big
acreage.
rats.
Y'all got
It's
land.
Well,
Y'all got horses
been-
pulling
y'all
up.
been-
Red light with
transplants been
us.
invading and running our prices up on the cool. But we used to be a city of a big small town. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't have to move so fast. Y'all live on top of each other. Y'all ain't got no square footage. Everybody walking. You need a car out here. You know what I'm saying? It's just another world. So, you know, but
That's the reason why we
Nasty out
mad.
yeah,
We
it's just
tiptoeing
different.
in that
It's just
damn
different.
apartment.
Right, exactly.
Damn.
Look, having
The
a car,
kitchen next to the bathroom. That's
having a car
disgusting.
in New York is a luxury. If you got a
Right.
car, this is a luxury. You don't need a car
That's
because you got the
true.
bus,
Yeah.
you got the train, you can walk.
Exactly.
If you have a car, it's a luxury. Good luck finding parking.
That part. That part. How many of y'all is actually from up top that actually moved down here within the next few weeks or a few months? A couple of y'all? Yeah.
Just one photographer. I act like
Right. No. That was like three
They
people.
took the city over
So
or
I'm gonna
something.
be real with you. This is an interactive show, and there's gonna be a mic being passed around as well too. Just because we got this panel up here, don't mean that we just interviewing the folks up here. We want to
We
make
gonna
sure
put you on
that
the
y'all,
spot.
we were putting y'all on the spot. All right, we definitely want y'all to be interactive. So once again, I know not all of y'all from Houston.
No.
Thank you, Slim. Don't be trying to play.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and claim out where you
Who in
from.
here is not from Houston? Raise your hand. Majority of the room.
Okay.
So
Not from
That's
Texas.
Texas.
Whether you been
That's
here or you
still down
here.
south.
Right.
Y'all next door. Who else?
Who's not from Texas?
Y'all up the street. That
VA.
don't
We got
count.
VA in the building.
Y'all up the block.
Michigan. We got Michigan in the building. Florida. You already know we got Florida in the building.
This shit's Florida over there to the left
This
hand
is
side.
like this is technically like Florida's cousin.
Yeah.
Real
No,
talk.
no, Louisiana is Florida.
Louisiana.
I mean,
Can't
Texas.
forget about the
Louisiana.
boot.
I don't know.
Louisiana,
No,
Texas.
Louisiana
The boo is right
Florida
there.
is Texas' stepsister.
Nah, it's
No,
Louisiana's
that's my
closer to
cousin.
Florida.
That's my cousin. Yeah,
The boo is right there.
yeah. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Slim. Independent
ma'am.
artist, been in the game for a minute.
See how Texas people say yes, ma'am? Y'all be like,
Man,
I'm in the military. We
Y'all got
still say
space out
yes,
here.
man. We
Y'all got
got
space,
to.
Slim. It's all right. Y'all got space.
let's go.
Yes.
Let's go.
I thought that was a dig. I thought you was trying to be funny. You've been in the game for a minute.
Right. 25 years, 1998.
let's
Something
go.
like that.
Yeah.
I was 17 when I started rapping. I'm 40, about to be 44 in September.
You still love it?
That's a
I
blessing.
ain't never had a job in my life.
Could you
Never
get a
filled out
job?
an
You,
application.
on Tuesday, we get a job though.
You a whole
I'm just
million.
saying.
Did you
want
want to work?
I'm just saying, it's a different life. Huh?
Did you want to work?
Nah.
He's-
I don't know how what clocking in mean. I work though. I work workers, I believe.
You work
I
workers.
think I'm the hardest working person in the world. I don't think nobody can outwork me. Yeah, I'll be in the gym, but y'all don't be at the park. I got 3
He don't
hours
just
every
be in
day.
the
Here
gym.
we go.
That's
Let's talk about it, kid.
Come on. Don't,
Okay.
Let's not get there. It's
So
too,
all
it's
of
too
a
early
sudden,
for that. Hold on.
Slim decided to start doing these like 50 miles a day
50
or
miles a month, man.
or
We
whatever,
gotta do
right?
it.
And he clocking. He want everybody and their mother to see that joint,
I just
right?
want to let everybody
And he
know
got
I'm working
no
harder than
problem
y'all.
If you're not
showing
running with
you
him, you out of
that.
shape.
How you got these cars? I'm still working harder than y'all. I don't care. And they don't get paid for it. So whatever. If you ain't
Now he
passed
feeling
me up,
himself
it's your
showing
fault.
abs
You
and
still not
everything.
working harder than me. Yeah, my bad. I don't care about abs. Like, I eating good. I ain't never got no girl complain like you ain't got no. I ain't trying to be feeling dizzy when I walk around here eating lettuce and paper.
Hungry and shit. Huh?
I'm good.
So real talk,
Yeah.
Slim in the game, 20 plus years. What keeps you going? Like, what is your motivation?
Man, it's just like I say, it's just like a hustle gene, I believe, that I have that just, Really, I got like a couple things I gotta do. It's really about a day to me. It ain't about a year. It ain't about nothing but winning every day. And that's making sure I do my little points. And that's make sure I beat everybody in the room right here. So what that is I run my 3 miles. I call it $1 million morning. Then I go to the gym. Most people not gonna do that in life. So that right there alone puts me in a probably top 5% of everybody on earth. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, then I try to do a song, go to the studio, do a song. That's what got me here. Like
you said a song a day in our previous episode.
A song, right. But
you still on that?
Yeah, maybe I'll do 3 or 4 in one day and then I'm good for the week.
Gotcha.
What I'm saying? Whatever it be. But yeah, that and then chase a dream. Something I ain't got no business doing. Try that. I'm shooting a movie. We shot a movie. Me and Propane shot a movie. Should be
shout out Propane in the
month
building.
You know what I'm saying? Never shot a movie. Did what was that? College Hill. Got paid.
Oh yeah,
for
that shit was
I
funny.
saw that.
I say, let me take some of that money and try to do some other TV shit. So let me shoot a movie. I got an idea. So that type of shit, just, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to do a little bit of everything every day, you know what I'm saying, to keep me on top of my game. And that's it. That's simple. Nothing crazy, just that simple.
Consistency.
That's what it is.
Be at the gym early, smoking my weed, but you ain't running, you ain't working harder than me.
Consistent on that.
It is what it is.
If you know Slim,
whoever it lands,
let that window roll down.
Cool. As long as
You
I
already
did my
know
3
he
things. You
Hello.
know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Chastity.
What's good?
Hey, mama.
Hey.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, mama.
What? I just introduced myself.
Do it again. We the only 2 females on this damn stage. Do it again.
I'm the GOAT, you guys. I ain't gonna lie.
Talk your
I ain't gonna lie.
Talk your shit.
I'm good at what I do, and you're gonna have to pay me for it. So yeah, we there. So yeah, I'm the GOAT. I don't know what to say.
Like a New Yorker.
Elaborate.
And I'm an
that.
OG in the game. I'm from H-Town, you guys. I made a name for myself when I used to sell hair extensions. I went to private school, so I didn't really know a lot of people. And I was like, yo, how can I position myself? They had Mary Kay. I'm like, Mary Kay is kind of like a brand ambassador, so I had different
Did you
representatives.
get the pink car?
Huh?
You get the
You
car?
ain't win the
Nah.
Cadillac.
You get the Cadillac?
Nah, y'all. But the concept was I wanted to build this brand and position my brand amongst women and college kids that could benefit from the hair. And so I made a name for myself. I was a party promoter. I sold knockoff purses. I'm really an OG in the game. I've really been doing this, and graduated from the University of Houston. And yeah, now I house some of the hottest entrepreneurs in the city, the world, nationwide, and I'm humble and I'm authentic. And
Talk your shit. Don't be humble.
I get to be
Talk your
myself, so yeah, that's what I do.
I love it.
I don't like talking about myself.
She say she the GOAT, then she say I'm humble.
Yeah, greatest of all time, but at the same time, I'm really.
You got to. You really got
I
to.
just
But you
haven't
gotta
seen
let
my
these
peak,
folks
you
know.
guys. Like, honestly speaking, you guys, as an entrepreneur, I've been in the game for over 15 years. Let's
Bet.
be clear.
That's hard.
But I've seen it. I've lost it. I got it back. I gained it. I lost it again. And so now it's like the beauty of where I'm at is I'm walking in my purpose. And so back in the day, I used to chase the bag. And y'all, as a young entrepreneur, I was seeing some big money. But at the same time, I was in the club. I was just doing all the dumb stuff. Just blowing it. Just blowing it.
You blow quick.
That
Yeah,
That's-
it
that's
was
the mentality.
it's just like, what the hell? So now in my journey, obviously I am walking in my purpose. I'm getting paid what I'm worth, but I'm not chasing the bag. I just really, really love what I do. So in doing that, I know God is going to continue to bless me, and I wake up and do what I want every day.
That's
so
how
it
you
is
know-
what it
that's
is.
how you
I'm
know it's
cool.
real.
That's more than
That
money
part.
right
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Freedom.
And you're a new mom, right?
I am a new mom.
And you're a mom.
Congratulations.
Big
I
up
am
to
a
the
new mom.
mommies.
So yeah. Yeah.
And she popped back on him. I watched it at the gym. She
Really,
got that
Slim?
boot camp.
What's up, Slim?
She popped back on him. Put in that work.
Yeah. Shout out to Level 1 Fitness. They was with me. They was with me before I had the baby, while I had the baby, and after I had the baby. I'm Team Level 1 every day. Let's go.
You got boss. Boss fit right in the building. He's just like, you gonna shout me out.
Shout out to Debo. Debo was a part of my journey. Debo was a part of my journey.
What about me? I made the plan.
You were right. Debo was, a part of my journey. He was actually the journey, but the house was Level 1. And so shout out. Yeah. My bad. Shout out to Debo.
Ken.
What? Why me? Like, if I'm not the host, why you gotta ask me questions?
Because even though you're the host,
excuse me, guys.
Not everybody knows you.
We not. No, we already. Yeah, there's no silence between us. Okay.
Mr.
First of all, yes, you are a co-host, but nonetheless, you do house one of the most popular gyms in Houston. The popular gym in Houston. Okay. Shout out to Level 1 Fitness.
Squad.
No understatement.
All of us are at Level 1, right?
All of us.
All of
Like
us.
the cribs.
Every single last blood clot one of us.
Strategic play, you
except
guys.
a couple, but still.
Strategic play. Level 1 is full of entrepreneurs.
You don't know.
And everybody's in
Say
shape.
hello. Follow people on Instagram. It is a strategic play.
Period.
At Level 1. Y'all tripping if you ain't a member. I'm just saying.
And
It's a
not just
whole
for
bunch of money at Level 1. I ain't
It's
gonna
an
lie.
experience
Yeah.
every day.
I can count 5 to 10 every day, fellas. Fine. Split the booty
we need a
tights,
show,
all
huh?
that.
Oh my God.
You and your brothers, y'all really, really took entrepreneur to a whole nother level. Came out from Florida.
I ain't had no choice. I got fired every job I worked at. Nah, just kidding.
But still, we don't have Tay in the building, but we definitely got Kendrick in the building. Kendrick, shout out to Kendrick. Shout out to Kendrick. Seriously.
Kendrick. And he did.
And did.
So did.
And did.
And did.
But being in the situation where you are with your brother, and making moves in a city that is not yours.
Oh, no, this is my city. What you
This
mean?
your city?
Definitely. He graduated from
Well, you've been
TSU.
here for 20 years plus now, so yeah, I guess you can claim it.
I guess you can say
That's not where you from, is where you at, Ken.
Right.
What you say?
But you're not
Not
there
where you
yet.
from,
How
is
long
where you at.
You can't claim the age just yet.
Nah, I'm not
Okay.
solidified yet. Give me year 5. I might
big.
think about bringing
Okay.
it to the.
Wait. How long you got to be here before you start claiming H
When
town?
you stop
We gonna let
saying
you
bad,
know.
yo,
We gonna
what's
let you
up,
know.
G?
Shit.
That's a
Hey,
dub.
you
Word.
still got
That's
that
never
New
gonna
York
go away.
accent.
I'm gonna put it like this.
know that's
I'm gonna
mad,
put it like
yo.
this. If
What's
you ain't
up,
go to
God?
T-Town,
What I gotta say?
Massey's, you hear me?
Howdy. What up?
Right.
I was
Showing
waiting
your
on y'all to
age.
hit me with the
Oh, my
damn
bad.
Walker
You
Texas
showing your age,
Rangers.
If you ain't go to none of them clubs,
Metropolis.
I've been
I
here
was a
for a
little
while.
upset because when I first came down here and I heard about the rodeo, first of all, I grew up watching Walker Texas Ranger.
That's not
So
the
when-
same.
Me too.
You ain't
Time
riding
out.
horses out
Let me
here.
cut. Hold on, let me cut.
Rodeo is a carnival.
Biggest city in the South.
Let me cut. Come on.
Let her plead her case. Hold on.
All these damn shaking of the heads and shit like that. Hold on. All right. First of all, that's all the fuck we saw as far as Texas was concerned. Okay.
Nah, for real.
So when I came down here, I
That
was
and the
expecting.
Cowboys.
My girl Crystal will vouch for me. She took me to my first rodeo. I was expecting a yeehaw. I was expecting like the howdy. I ain't getting none of that shit, and I was pissed because I was just like, yo, like real talk, y'all fake. Wow.
We the city though. We the biggest city in the South.
Ain't
This
nobody
ain't,
tall me
this
that.
ain't the country. This is, I mean, it is.
Y'all
it is
pulled
not-
up
it is-
next
it's
to
a
me
little
while I was
country.
getting
Yeah.
access with a horse.
It's still
That's
the biggest
country.
city in the South though. You know, so yeah, you're gonna get a little bit of both.
A little bit of country.
Thank you.
Still
So
ain't
that's
been
what I'm
to a trail ride,
saying.
so
I was
you gonna
expecting
take
You
that.
sleep, kid. You gotta do all that.
So I can't. I have to stop saying my son and
How?
what's good.
Yeah, that shit
You
gotta
can,
wear
though,
out
'cause you
police
can be your
don't
authentic
give
self.
you know
We
what
not
I'm saying,
tripping.
residency. What's up?
I'm paying taxes
I
though.
don't say
That's
that
cool.
too much.
Y'all still, you said what, transplant?
Yeah, that's what that's what somebody
Y'all
called
running
me. I
our
like
bill. Y'all, we used to pay nothing for big houses. Y'all been out here
Everybody came out here.
crazy prices, running our shit up.
It's all the
$50
New Yorkers.
hookahs,
Y'all
you know what I'm
drive
saying?
crazy.
But
Y'all
y'all
been
love
messing
us.
up the freeways
Y'all
with
love
all
us,
this all
though.
aggressive ass shit.
Y'all love us,
We
though.
in the slow lane creeping.
y'all love
Shout out to
us. though.
Screw.
Y'all be doing a lot, man. You know, but we cool. We welcoming people. We nice people. You know what I'm saying?
So we cousin.
We cousins. Yeah, we
Bet I
good.
take
So we
that.
can't vote.
We gonna pick it out. We welcome it. Yeah.
But okay,
Back to the Texas Walker Ranger.
what about
Yeah.
Walker,
Okay.
Texas
You-
Ranger?
Yes,
You're not about
whoever
to
he
dodge
was,
that bullet.
because we wasn't watching the
Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's Dallas.
Right. That's
oh
Dallas.
damn.
That ain't
shit.
us.
Yeah.
Damn, Cole. You
I
We
know
fucked
that.
wasn't
up.
walking the man. We wasn't watching. We
Nah,
wasn't
it's
watching
Dallas.
him.
I didn't know that.
No.
I didn't know that was Dallas. I
I ain't
just
gonna, yo,
Texas is
yo,
Texas.
Cole. I ain't gonna front. I used to watch it too.
Hell yeah!
In New York, it's
The
like,
eyes
yeah,
of
when you
the
thought about
Ranger
Texas, you
are
thought about the
upon
show. Yeah,
you.
you been thinking about that.
I knew the whole entire intro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Nah.
Go to see.
I wasn't as.
Your Texas like behind you, cause that's what a Ranger's gonna be.
You know the whole song. You was really an
Oh
avid
yeah, I
watcher.
was on that shit.
Nah, yeah, you was on it. I wasn't like that.
Don't do
I
it.
didn't watch a couple episodes, but
Dallas. Biggest difference between Houston and Dallas.
ooh, Houston,
They
Dallas is
style.
trash.
They soulful.
Totally different.
We got a question, Coco.
Culture.
They
Coco.
they wearing leather in the summertime.
My biggest issue every time I
They
go
got
to
the
Dallas,
boogie
I expect
behind the
Houston
head.
or Dallas.
I need a
And
mic.
always have a
I
horrible
need a
time.
mic. What you
Nah.
mean by culture?
Can I take this one? Okay.
Nah.
Hold on. What do you mean by culture? Hold on. Hold on.
Okay, Oprah Winfrey.
What do you mean by coach?
Right. What do you mean by
Shout out to my girl Juanita.
So what I mean by culture is Dallas is not as black as Houston.
For real?
Fact.
It's not. Dallas is very conservative. It's still a little bit racist. You still can't live in
Really?
certain neighborhoods if you black. Like, yeah, it's deep. Highland Park.
So
yeah,
IG's
it's
just fugazi in the situation.
But it's coming around. Okay, like we're getting.
Dallas
Well, when
lit,
is it
though.
gonna come around? We want our reparations.
It's lit.
we do, but
No, it should be
we
there.
just Dallas is
Nah,
not there yet.
Dallas lit. Hey, trust me.
But it's money in Dallas.
It's a whole bunch of money in
while,
Dallas.
Yeah.
I thought Dallas wasn't that either for a while. If you get in the right crowd in
Yeah,
Dallas
right
and
people.
you go to the right spots in Dallas, Dallas is lit. For the longest, I wouldn't even come party in Houston. I would be in Dallas. Like, it's really got a whole other side to it that you probably ain't never seen. For the longest, I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? But Dallas is lit. Don't get it twisted. Some of the baddest women in Texas is.
Look.
I'm telling you, kid.
Nah, well, I gotta go to Dallas
Don't
with you then.
sleep
You got a
on
whole different
Dallas.
experience.
Ask
I
them.
get the regular
Ask
experience.
them.
You get-
We used to be in. We terrorized Dallas. It was good. I
Terrorized.
love Dallas. I ain't got no hate on Dallas. Yeah, but she right though. It's more like white people, but it's a lot of black people too. But it's like it's a lot of mixed. So a lot of black and white girls out there and all that. Like because it's like that. I guess a lot of white people. It's like a lot of mixed. You know what I'm saying? Right?
You
Biracial.
experienced that when you lived there, or versus like more so like you see that from jump.
Dallas, right?
No, I ain't never lived there. I just party out there. Like, but for as far as music, Dallas was supporting Houston artists back in the day, probably more than Houston at some point.
Why do you think that?
It's just they just loved the music so much. They was just like, as far as like I did the chopped and screwed stuff, back in the day. So that we would sell more mixtapes in Dallas than Houston.
I'm be real with
sometimes.
you. When it came to that chopped and screwed, I really did not. Oh well, of course, I'm from up top, so we didn't really hear nothing like that until I joined the military and I got deployed. I had to be in the UAE before I actually heard Slim. So this is back in I'm about to tell my age. 2005.
Go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You was
2000.
ever in Killeen?
Colleen?
For her.
Hell no, I skipped that shit.
Killeen
Hell
was
nah,
lit. I like
that shit,
Killeen.
no. Killeen is like Fort Polk.
Yeah, it's
Bad.
trash.
I don't know.
Horrible. It's just swamp. Like it's just
Fuck
nothing
Polk,
there.
Louisiana.
Yeah, nah. But it was basically I had to be in the UAE before I actually heard Slam, and I was a DJ out there. So basically, anytime folks was on their R&R, that's when I would spin. And they was always requesting chopped and screwed, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
It worked.
All right, and it was slow, and I was like, "Why?" And
Okay,
I'm-
so Slim, you said Dallas
Yeah.
supported you more than Houston did, right? So you
At some
expected
points.
Houston to do that. So with the other panel, what are some other unexpected experiences that you had when you were trying to come up in your career?
Right.
Steven.
Houston supporting y'all more than the tri-state. Shit,
That's a fact, though. That's a hard fact.
It be like that. Strangers a lot of the time.
I would say what I've done out here in the time frame that I've done it, I could have never done in my city because in New York is a dog-eat-dog world. Nobody want to see you hustle. If you win, somebody's envious of you. They might trying to set you up. Nobody will put you on to opportunity to grow. When I came out here, came with the hustler mentality, came to win. I never said there was no what if for me. It was we're gonna make it. And everywhere I went, everybody open arms, show me love. They gave me the opportunity just off the face card, how I maneuver, my character.
Wait, was you guarded? With
No,
that?
I wasn't guarded because I was in a city where I knew nobody, so I couldn't be guarded.
No, but that whole openness, like of people like trying to like they just greeting you and they open to just receiving your stuff. Like you wasn't
Again,
guarded.
I wasn't because I came to a city where I knew nobody, so me being guarded, it would have hurt me. So I had to be vulnerable and open up myself and be uncomfortable.
That part.
In order to be able to get to where I wanted to be at.
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
You a what? Oh Lord.
Libra.
I don't really know
Don't do
nothing
that.
about that. I
Don't
don't know
do
nothing
that.
about that. I don't
Don't
know.
do that.
I know me and me only.
Yeah, so pretty much I just put myself out there. At times, was it uncomfortable? Yes. But did I come out here with a goal and a mindset? Yes. I came out here to make it. It wasn't like I said, ain't no what if I'm going back to my mom's house. My mom was like, you good? I'm good. I hit you.
You was in Atlanta as well too.
Yeah.
So biggest difference between you ain't moved straight here from New York. You moved to Atlanta and then moved here.
Yeah, so
Okay.
so from New York, I went to the military, did my time, moved back to Atlanta with my
Why
parents.
y'all say military time like if it's
It
jail?
is time.
You did a
That
bid.
shit is a
Yo,
sentence.
Y'all shouldn't have signed that
We
paper.
volunteered
This
for that
is-
shit, but
you
it's still a
speaking from-
sentence.
Nah, what happened?
Speaking from an outside-
Y'all strong asses got did that
Nah.
pull-up contest at high
Nah,
school.
but you gotta understand,
And they
look.
enrolled y'all asses.
Because
What made you wanna
honestly,
do that?
in comparison, like if you experience the military, it's like being in prison.
It's being like in
so
prison.
when I say I did a bid, I did a bid.
Y'all was in jail?
No,
Devo, Toy?
first of all, they was Navy. That's different.
He was
We
he
Army.
wasn't doing shit. He was
They
in Navy. He was
That's
cooling.
two different
He had
branches.
AC. He had look. Nah, he
Y'all
got
was in
his
the sea. Y'all
he
was
got his
dealing with
5
water.
hots
Oh, they was on the
Y'all dealing with
boat?
water.
Nah,
Y'all.
Two different type of
but
experiences.
so reason why I say is because once you enlist to the military, you're a number. You're government property. You are no longer Ken Jones.
Hey, you no longer Ken Jones now. What do you mean?
But you report to the man, right? That's the issue with that.
Okay.
So once you come out with that mindset. Okay, I did what I did. I learned what I learned from it. I got my experience.
Right.
What did I take from the military is going to help me on the outside world? What I took
GI
was,
Bill.
Besides that,
Free property
All right.
tax. Shit.
Right.
Benefits.
Free property taxes.
I got
That's in
I got my
Houston.
pension. I'm retired. Cool. I did my time, but I earned it.
Y'all
So
to pay property tax out here?
the thing that you learn from that is being independent, adaptability. You know what I'm saying how to deal with multiple personalities. Because I was a staff sergeant, so I was a leader. I had 25 soldiers up under me. I couldn't talk to everybody the same way because everybody was different.
You could have worked at Frenchie's and learned that.
And got
Being a
And
trainer,
I would've did
own
10
a
years
gym.
at Frenchie's.
I go through
I wouldn't
20
have the
different
pension that I have
personalities
right now.
daily.
We
Because-
appreciate your service.
Huh? Thank you so much.
You
Appreciate you, sir.
asshole.
Thank you.
All right, I ain't trying to downplay what
Nah,
you
you
do.
go. You,
But I'm just
come on,
saying,
you know
like,
that.
you ain't have to do all that, jump out of planes and stuff.
Right, property
then I
tax,
didn't,
bro.
you know? I
Oh,
didn't.
yeah.
I was just out of.
That's true.
We gotta pay.
Property
we don't
taxes.
never own nothing at the end of the day because we still gotta pay property tax.
tax.
I
forever.
don't think. Wait, I
People
thought
who
Texas
went to the
didn't-
military don't have to pay property
Coco,
tax.
how you ain't know all the perks to what you signed
No,
up
no, no,
for?
no, no, no. I
Zero
didn't
property
think.
tax.
I didn't
Zero.
think Texas paid property tax.
30%? 100?
100%. If you're 100%, you don't pay for
If
nothing.
you 100%,
No taxes?
it ain't. Yeah,
Nothing.
it ain't just everybody and their mother.
See, that's the.
Hey, y'all.
no.
Hold on.
That's
Hold
why
on.
I talked
Go ahead,
about. Should have went to
sis.
Frenchie's.
That's beautiful.
Okay. Hey, y'all. I'm Jazz. I was in the military for 10 years.
Cool.
Hey, Jazz.
Wait, what
Thank you for
branch?
your
In the
service.
Army.
Huh?
Of
Okay.
course,
Cool.
Fop Salerno,
Let's go.
Afghanistan twice. So
Thank you.
It all depends on your percentage. So depending if you get 100%, you can get
your land free. You can get property taxes. You can get. I don't pay tolls.
Nothing.
There's
Well,
a lot of
damn.
Oh, so you got
Nothing.
100%.
Dang, I should've been in ROTC.
I don't pay for medical.
We the
dental,
ops.
skin.
That's
anything
amazing,
that
man.
happens
Your
to my body
VA,
is taken care of.
because that's one of the main reasons why I moved here is because I heard
Texas has the best
Exactly.
benefits
So
for veterans.
for
So if
veterans,
anybody
yeah.
needs
You, so
help
they
with
can help
their
me.
anything, I'm here. I help you. I'm sorry.
That's dope.
I'm Jazz.
need my benefits.
Is
Help
it too old for me to join the army?
Right.
Can I join
Let
today?
me
Join
put the
now.
Boss Life
So
Resort in your
so
name.
I need free tolls. I'm tired of running them hoes. Texas toll, Fort being told.
Yeah, that's
I done
fair.
got pulled over. Almost went to jail.
I paid $250 on tolls.
I
For
pay
real?
0.
Then you
No,
got
I-
60
On
calls.
288
I got them
to
DV tags.
To
So I'm
Pearland.
better than all y'all with the money.
What happened?
For real.
Tolls don't
Once
go
you get
towards
them-
your
once
taxes,
you get them
y'all.
DV tags, you green in the city.
Oh,
they won't
okay.
even bother you.
That's
Tolls,
crazy.
pullovers, all type of
I might have to
registration.
do 4 years
window
in the
tint.
military. How
For
long
real.
it is?
ROTC
It's
or
not 4
something.
years.
No,
What
it's
you
more
mean?
than
4 years
years.
don't do shit.
Yeah, it's over
Well,
for
it depends
that.
what branch though, but still.
What about the reserve? I can still go to the
Man,
reserve.
fuck
No, you
that.
can. You too old.
Hell nah.
don't
You're
want
definitely
to.
too old.
Military shit.
My guy. Way too old.
Hold up, bro. Hold up, Bryce.
Resort in your name.
Actually, you might have like 2 years. The cutoff is 45.
Hold up, Bryce.
You might be good, big dog. Hold on. I got a cat you can hit up. He might be in a situation.
You doing a little too much. Tell me I'm too old.
Do you feel like the
wait,
military
wait,
helped
just
you
eat.
stay focused?
Say that again.
Do you feel like the military helped you stay focused with your different business adventures?
Nah, that's the Adderall.
Nah.
No, you didn't have time for
At
that
all.
business venture.
No,
Sorry.
We were told.
That's
so
what I'm
when
on
it
the
comes
show
to the
for. I
military,
say silly
it's
shit.
basically
Sorry.
being told what to do. You are not your own when it comes to the
None.
military, especially in the army. I can only speak for the army, but for
Army. I'm just saying.
The army. When you say army,
I
then
could
you-
tell you about experiences where, again,
Army.
you belong to them and you do what they tell you. They tell you when to eat, sleep, and shit. Excuse my French. You could put vacation in 3 months in advance, buy your flight, request leave, and they approve it. 2 days before you go home, they could cancel your whole flight and everything.
Well, they did that to the lady that
And you
worked
could
at
explain-
Macy's.
You could be like, but why? And they say because I said so. And you got to walk off and eat it.
But that
So
happens
that's why I
anywhere.
said I did a bid, because I'm reporting to the man. He told me when to eat, sleep, and shit. When I could go home, when I could, you know what I'm saying? So essentially, I did a bid. Yeah, I did
It
my 10
happens
years.
anywhere though.
Huh?
It can happen anywhere.
No, it can't.
Man, I didn't work
Shit.
corporate. I didn't put in time for
Corporate
vacation.
America.
Get ready to go. Oh no, Mr. Jones, you still got to work. Same thing.
It's another form of
But
college.
you
I feel
can
like.
quit though.
can
You can
quit.
quit.
You can
When
quit.
we
You
quit, we
can
going
quit
to jail.
too.
No, you're not.
we
You're
going
My
to
cousin
jail.
quit. All he
What you
did was
talking
shot himself in the foot, and he got out of jail real quick.
No, that's negligent discharge. You going to jail.
You going to
That's not,
jail.
you're not quitting nothing.
Talk
You
about
going
shooting yourself in the
Leavenworth.
foot.
Okay, wait a
See,
minute.
look,
She has a
it sounds good from the
Jazz.
outside.
Jazz
Go
has
ahead,
another
sis.
input real quick. Okay, I'm sorry. Since we're talking military, you say you deployed, correct?
I did.
Okay,
I
so
did 6
want-
tours.
Ooh, damn.
I did 3.
Damn, for real.
Damn.
Yeah.
You
So
was
my
in
little
World
two
War
didn't
I.
do nothing
That's why I
compared
tapped
to you.
out. I said, "Fuck this shit. This 20, you can kiss my ass with that shit."
I couldn't give him 20.
Nope.
I gave him that 10 and that 2.
Yeah,
That's it.
I gave him 14.
But
so.
I wanted to ask you, like, as far as PTSD, like, do you have any issues in regard to that? And
Big
how
time.
do you deal?
Ooh.
Because I know
Absolutely.
it took 5 years for me to like just really get to a place of where I was just, able to go out and, start to mingle. I was in seclusion all the time. So I wonder how, like, you dealt with that and still was able to.
I'm still dealing with it. No lie. I am still dealing with it. I don't sleep. Everybody thinks I'm a workaholic just because of the fact that like I have a million jobs and I'm African and Caribbean, so they just assume that that's the reason why I have a million jobs. It's really because of the fact that I gotta stay busy because I'm not asleep.
Well, maybe if you get like a sleep number bed, I heard you can sleep good in those. So you
Nerves, bro.
Or smoke weed. I say smoke.
I'm sorry.
Or drink lemonade.
You can't get your benefits if you
Yo,
smoke.
real talk, they not here, but shout out to Gas Guards
Gas
because
Guards.
real
Oh,
talk,
They've been
them
helping
damn
Coco sleep.
lemonades has helped
Put
me.
you to sleep,
And
fast.
gas
They don't
got
put me to
lemonade.
sleep. I be on clouds.
Just hope you wake up the next morning. You keep
I
drinking.
do
out
wake
the
up the
shit.
next
Definitely not
morning.
gonna wake up.
I
Don't
just
let
gotta
her-
make sure I take it in an ample
It's
time.
a dove.
That's
She's
it.
she's sleeping through the alarm. She's not getting up.
just
You miss
smoke,
your
just
whole
smoke
day.
it, just smoke it. You don't have to drink it.
But to answer your question, it has been a transition, and it still is a transition outside of the military. As far as being an entrepreneur, I feel like honestly that's kind of why I pushed that route more than corporate. I couldn't really deal working for somebody else. My tolerance and my, I don't want to say temper, But my tolerance,
It was a temper. Say what it was.
my tolerance was very, very minimal.
But before you say the temper, say what got you to that point. Because people assume everybody in the military got an anger issue. Like,
we don't got an anger issue. It's just the fact that I'm disciplined, and so I want stuff done dress right dress. You know what I'm saying? And then when it's not up to par and y'all move a certain way and y'all forget in certain situations, I'm just like, yo, real talk, I don't have to deal with this shit.
One thing you taught is being held to a certain standard. You are the standard. So whatever you walk is supposed to be. And this dress right dress, everybody's supposed to maneuver that same way. So, and they believe in mass punishment. If you mess up, the whole team mess up because it's supposed to be a split image. Everybody moves as one. Trainers, you fight. If you don't, repercussions come with that.
Right. But biggest thing is the fact that having to readapt to civilian life with that mentality. That has been the biggest transition because, again, not everybody served. Not everybody is lined up with that same mentality. So in the end, it's just like, okay, I had to realize that what is deemed as common sense to me isn't common to the next person. So I can't really fault you for moving the way that you move. You ain't grew up in the same household. You didn't grow up in the military. You ain't do none of that shit. Y'all in the same, y'all doing y'all thing in whatever household that y'all in, and y'all moving the way that y'all move and y'all comfortable. That's you. And how I move is how I move. So in the end, I just got to be mindful of who I associate with because it's a trigger. That makes sense.
Very, very right.
But yeah, it hasn't, till this day, it hasn't been easy. I literally will be an insomniac for 2 weeks straight and then all of a sudden be narcoleptic behind the damn wheel and be like, what the fuck?
I don't want to say that I'm happy that I'm not going through this alone. But I am happy to hear like-minded people who have been through, in the same space, and this the little things that you've done to try to, you manage your way and balance your way through it. So I appreciate you all for your service and thank you.
Thank you.
And
So we taking the time out and letting y'all know that this episode is brought to you by Fit on Wheels, the exercise experience on the go. Coming to a city, neighborhood, or party near you. Listen, get the gatherings of your peoples, your neighborhood, your businesses, something that's going to be able to just pull people together and just do things differently. Fit on Wheels. We got trampoline, one-on-one training, basically your fitness experience within the gym, but on the go. We're bringing it to you. Make sure to check them out, Fit on Wheels. It's a go.
Yeah. And a little bit to piggyback on what she said.
I got a question. Oh, go ahead.
Like for me, I seek work as therapy. Just being able to leave my house and go work and be outside of my personal space, talk to people, network. That for me is therapy. People sometimes say they hate going to work. They hate it. I don't want to go do this damn job. I enjoy going to work. It's for me, I'm outside of my comfort zone. I'm not home. I get to be outside and talk to people, socialize, put myself in situations, again, being uncomfortable, networking, talking. That's what's helped me. And I feel like that's one of my gifts is just networking, talking to people. I always meet the right person at the right time.
So I got a question for all three of y'all. Would y'all do it again if y'all had?
Hell no.
I would.
Them niggas lied to me.
Military or entrepreneurship?
Yeah, military.
Nah, shit. Them niggas lied to me.
Well, honestly, I didn't want to get out. I got put out.
They kick you out?
I got medical retirement because of my injuries and what I went through. But I wanted to do my whole 20. Why? Because I got accustomed to the routine lifestyle. On Monday, you got your plan for the week. You know what to execute every day. You know what time you. I'm a lie. You didn't know what time you was going home, but you had your plan for the week. So the routine that's what helped me on the civilian side. So when I came out, I built myself to move a certain way. So every day I'm eating certain things. I'm moving a certain way. I make sure my fitness, make sure my house is good. It's always maintaining for me. So I don't have to get to that point where I'm like, all right, I got to get home and deal with this and that shit. No, by the time I get home, I'm done with everything because I have a routine set for myself. So it makes my life easier. As far as waking up every day, like, okay, what are we doing today? What am I going to plan? Like, no, right. I know what I'm doing Monday through Friday. So when it comes to the weekend, it's my me time.
Good.
All right, we got working and hanging out.
Hell no.
Okay, so Toy has a question here over on this side.
Where you at?
Back
here, right to your left. Yeah.
Hi, Toy.
Well, not more of a question, but since, like Steve said, coming out here, you had to meet people and you have to, make your connections. So since we're on military, if there's any prior military here, what I used to do was make decisions on disability. So if you are not at your 100% and you need help, see me after. I'll tell you exactly.
Go see her because that's money.
I help
you don't
you
got
get your
100, you
benefits.
playing.
I'll tell you exactly
Why you
how
ain't tell
to
me
word
this
it
when I
and why
moved
they're
here?
not giving you what you need. A lot of times it's just the wording that you put on there. So if you having problems, you're not at your 100%, right now there's really no reason any of us serve that should not be at 100%. So if you need help, let me know. I'll help you out.
Hey.
And once
Tell me
you
this now.
get that 100%, having a job is an option. You don't have to, because realistically, you can survive off 100%, depending or not.
Depending on
But
your
you gotta
lifestyle.
move
Once you get that 100 and you want to go
strategically,
work,
though,
it's
still.
because you want to, not because you need it.
Yeah.
Essentially.
But to answer your
So
question,
get that,
I
like she
wouldn't.
said, go get that 100. Stop playing. There's money out there waiting for y'all to come
So
in.
how can I get
Y'all
that
gotta put a little
100%?
legwork in.
Can I get it?
You cannot.
I was in ROTC for like a
That's
couple of
your
days.
That shit, no, unless you
what
did
is the
SMP,
business?
You ain't signed no
ROTC does
type of
not
contract.
count.
That don't-
Property
Unless you
tax.
did simultaneous,
No property
simultaneous
tax.
membership
No
program, nah.
Let's say you
nah.
able to utilize your VA loan, right? You got 100%. Everything is zero down.
Zero,
Interest,
interest.
if you got 100%. If you got 100%. Once you got 100, you pretty much solidify.
Not even for your property. You know, they got where they helping veterans get their business. So anybody that's an entrepreneur, like a lot of payments and fees you would have to pay. If you 100%
Thank you for that.
or you over 50%,
It is free to get. It's free to get an
pay.
LLC if you're
Yeah.
100% disabled.
Oh yeah, it is free to get an
That make
LLC.
it
Yup.
make
Yeah.
sense.
100%.
So, all right, look.
It is free of charge.
For anybody that want to start a business, find you a person that been in the Army or the VA.
Well, right.
I'm trying
Okay,
to
so for
Work with
Go
them,
see
huh?
but for
get
your
your 100,
people that are
the 100
not
gonna lead you to the money.
military, for the people that are up here that aren't military,
Right, yeah.
how did you all fund your your endeavors?
Do you
It's
wanna
not
know that?
cheap,
No,
right?
nah.
It's not a cheap feat to
No, it's
be
not.
able to work
Not
by
everybody is
yourself.
meant to be an entrepreneur, and that's
Right.
okay.
Right.
That is okay. You can be able to work for somebody as long as you have a plan.
So your question, what was your question?
My question is, so for people who aren't military, so other than Steven and Coco, right, that are up here that can't tap into benefits, what would you tell someone who is trying to be an entrepreneur or start their own business and they're trying to tap into some type of fund, some type of backing, something in order to start what they want to do?
Respect the words.
Me, when I first moved out here, I was part of Horsemen, so I was dancing.
Shout out to Kim. Shout out to Kim for holding it down.
Hey, that lets you know I've been out here for a long
Slip on
time.
his head down immediately. You say,
I'm fucking with you. Nah, but I feel like it's sacrifice. You're gonna have to get you a 9 to 5 and start saving money to put money away for your vision. And so that's what I did. I worked, honestly, I can't tell you how many jobs I had here. I worked Centerpoint, I worked CPS, what else? Man, I worked at it was a place called Steve and Barry's. Me and my best friend worked there for like 3 days and quit. Figured out it wasn't.
What's the company
It wasn't
you did
for
putting
us.
the lines up?
Huh?
The company you did putting the lines up?
Yeah. That was Centerpoint. So I did that. I had a couple of jobs here. And I did that to fund what I want to do now. I worked for the city of Houston for 5 years. I was building my dream at my desk while I was working for them. On my lunch break, I'm drawing out like, yeah, I want to do this. I want to do this. And eventually it came to life. You know what I mean? I got a degree in healthcare administration with the help of back there, Dr. Melanie
Shout out
Lawson,
to Melanie. Shout out to
my,
Melanie.
with the help of my professor.
He copied off my paper a lot of times.
Why would you tell people that?
I wrote papers.
All right.
and
So
all.
we had late football practices. So she did her work. I didn't. But nah, my
Give
professor.
credit where it's due.
One of my professors is here. She Melanie Lawson. She kind of
Shout out
pushed me
to Miss
through.
Lawson.
She really pushed me in college because I was just a jock at one time.
Because it's a hard-headed job
must
right
have.
there.
So it was all I was thinking just NFL football. I wasn't thinking like, okay, what if something else happened? What to do next. But just talking to my professors and her pushing me and other professors pushing me, I ended up getting my master's degree and all of that good stuff too. And I worked for the city of Houston for like 5 years. And then I ran a clinic for another like 3 years.
Damn, how old are you?
He's 27.
Here we go again. This age. I'll be
When
40.
did you come
I'll
up
be
with
42
the
this year.
idea for the gym?
Huh?
Where did you come up, so working for the city for 5 years, then you went to the gym, right? Or owning a gym, or where did your mind go in order to get you to say, okay, I envision this gym being Level 1 Fitness?
So at first, I was just like personal training. I was an ex-football player, so working, mind you, I'm working in the desk with a small ass polo shirt on. I'm sitting at the desk, so everybody like, oh, where you work out at? You know, so I'm telling them, oh, I do this right here, this, that. So just training people at the job first. And so I'm trying to run away from the personal training deal because it's like, that shit don't make no money. You know what I mean? So I'm like, whatever. Because at the time, I'm chasing money. Like, I was chasing the bag. So I'm like, man, that shit don't make no money. I want to work corporate. I want to wear a tie. I want to be a partner. I want to, get big money. So I'm running from it and working corporate jobs. And it's always seemed like something happened. Like, with the city of Houston, they did a big layoff, and I was kind of one of the last people to get in after them 5 years, so they laid me off. Then I went CPS. I worked there for a minute and got laid off. So I'm like, fuck, I can't buy a vial. So I'm like, okay, the thing that was making me money, that was holding me down, was me personal training people on the side. So I'm thinking like, man, this might be my calling. I may just have to keep doing this. And one thing led to another. Me and my brothers, we started a boot camp. We did a boot camp in Pearland at a park. I had one family I was training, and then after that, it blew the fuck up. It just blew up. It blew up. I could just say that. It blew up. My brother at the time was playing arena ball in Chicago, and he called me. He was like, hey, what you think about starting the gym? I was like, what you talking about? He was like, we can call it like Level 1. I was like, all right, what's the colors? That's so building a business, you got to already know your colors that you want, your color scheme. You got to know who you going to be talking to, who you going to provide services to. You got to know all of that before you start talking about building a business. That's
your target audience.
Your target audience. You got to know all of that. So we kind of already, me and my brothers, we think alike, like twins. So he already came to me with the idea, and I already kind of had the idea too. So from there, it just kind of blew up. We started on Emancipation. We had a little spot on Emancipation and blew that up, and then ended up moving to Cleburne. And from there, it was all she wrote. Now,
The rest is history.
Club L1.
Club L1 for real.
So, I mean, it's more to the story. I'm just giving the short end of it, but it's been a big journey. It's been a journey. Just entrepreneurship and all the other businesses that I do have in the gym. It's been and just learning people. I wasn't a people person. I'm from South Florida. When I moved here, I fought every weekend. Seriously. Because I'm not used to, like they say in New York, people pass by each other, boom, 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 boom.
New York and Florida as cousins.
So you see a dude from Houston like, what's up? What's up?
What's up?
So now I'm thinking he beefing, but he really not. So I done shot the man a fade, meaning we fighting. Cause he ain't no punk, I ain't no punk. So, so every week I'm getting kicked out of the club, I'm fighting because I'm thinking this nigga tried me, man. And it wasn't like that. So, I just had to change up a lot of stuff.
What actually calmed you down?
My son.
Shout out to Caden, my best friend.
My son, he really calmed me down, and just life experiences, near death experiences. Changed my life, especially in college. I had an asthma attack, and I got asthma, by the way. I was in a coma for like a week.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
Wow.
I think I posted a picture. I posted a picture on Instagram, whatever. But I was in a coma, and that right there let me know, that I was different, and that I really needed to do stuff that I needed to do. Like I really needed
to the wrong Texas fade.
Nah, just.
I ain't too many punks down.
It took my grind to another level. It took my hustle to another level, though. So that right there kind of just put me in a different mindset. You know what I mean? So ever since then, that's why I work out a little different. I train a little different. I train hard. I work hard. I do everything a little different because I feel like I'm on borrowed time.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good one.
Sis, so when people come to you, right? Yeah, you.
Sorry.
And break down a little bit of what it is that you do, because I'm automatically assuming when I hear digital marketing, I'm thinking, okay, online. Somebody that's looking to actually progress in their business online as far as their reach, right, for the numbers, and reach outside of their immediate area. When they come to you as an entrepreneur, like, how does that break down? Like, what is the steps in itself? Do you usually turn people away?
Now, in my business, I do turn people away just because, so for me, I like to, regardless if you're a 6-figure earner, 7-figure earner, startup client, you got to have the foundation. And I realized,
what is the foundation? Let's break that down.
I'm going to give you the game. I can't just give you all my sauce.
Not all the
foundation.
gems, but just a little bit.
But the foundation is really just dotting your I's, crossing your T's, making sure that your brand is up to par, your messaging is up to par, you know who your audience is, and so forth. But when I realized during COVID, I realized I was the GOAT because all of the clients that I did have, they had the foundation. And so COVID was meant to shake a lot of businesses. But because my clients had that out of the box strategy, because they set up their funnels, because they knew who their audience was, because they were comfortable in their authentic self, they were able to strategically kind of move and groove. And COVID was some of the best money that they've ever made in their business at the time. Just because they were thinking outside of the box and they were being their most, me too, they were being their most authentic self. But at this state in the game, I like people that understand that I'm an unconventional coach and I am myself, but I like people who understand that consistency is necessary. You have to hold yourself accountable and you got to pay to play in this game, you know, in this business, you know, in general. But yeah, I don't know if I answered your question, but.
We have a question back here, actually, all the way back here.
All right, we see.
My friend Renee right here, she has a question.
Hi, Renee.
My question is, like, it's something that I'm struggling with as a new entrepreneur, I guess.
Okay.
How do you practice consistency? Ooh. If that's a real question. Because it's like, I don't know if anybody here, I grew up poor and trying to break the cycle of poverty when your parents don't know and when their parents really didn't know, and then when your siblings also don't know. I also grew up in a household full of people, and when nobody can guide you, tell you where to go, who to go, what to do, how do you do? Like, oh, you just got to do it. That's not helpful. It's like, yeah, I know you just got to do it, but
I'm glad
how do you stay? Thank you. How do you stay motivated? Because
that's a good question.
I feel like
because what I'm finding is it's a real struggle when that's not how you were raised, and when everybody is a worker bitch. You don't no longer want to be that you no longer want to be that person, and that goes back to, I guess, someone had mentioned that they saw themselves constantly getting fired from somewhere, and Mr. Ken, okay, and it's something that I'm constantly facing, like almost every day, to the point of depression. I really want to know.
You say you get fired?
I want to answer.
Honestly,
she talking. Thank you.
Before you answer that question, Chastity, I'm glad you answered that, or I'm glad you asked that, because I really wanted to push the narrative of this podcast and the movement in itself for questions like that. Because in the end, all you're going to get is facade shit. All you're going to get is, oh yeah, keep your head down, just keep grinding. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, pray, keep faith, just ask questions. You know what I'm saying? You got it. Stay in faith and all the other stuff. Facade stuff. Questions like that is exactly what I wanted for this particular movement, because in itself, all of us is on struggle mode. I don't give a damn what nobody say. We all striving to be better than yesterday. You feel what I'm saying? So it's questions like that, and it's the way that folks move and the intent that I'm really trying to push forth. So answer that question.
So one of my very first questions, I have this 30-minute discovery call, and the first question I ask is, what are you passionate about? Because if you're passionate about something, it's gonna wake you up in the morning. It's gonna help you, it's gonna get you going. It's going to, those bad days turn to good days. So if you're not passionate about I'm passionate about helping people. I'm passionate about results. So I get to, you know what I'm saying? I'm walking in what I love to do. So you gotta find something that you're passionate about and just continue to, stretch through it.
Is it passion or discipline?
Passion and consistency.
Passionate and consistency.
It falls- it all-
Find what
passion,
you
practice,
love.
profit.
That you can make money off of and just grind and keep going. Wake up.
Not even that. So I look at it like this: with consistency and with passion, right? Some you can
Discipline.
do without getting paid.
Yes,
Right.
I can do this
Exactly.
every
That's
day.
exactly
without
I
what
can
getting
it
literally
paid.
train people
Yes.
and make people better without getting. Not saying I'm for to train you motherfuckers for free.
Right.
I'm just
That
letting you
was
know.
it. Hold on. I
Yeah,
still
but
got
what you
rent. I'm
passionate
trying to
about
eat
first.
too.
Yeah, I can do this for free. Like
It's work, not work.
right.
What'd you say?
And
What was that called?
once you figure
Work
that
is not
part out,
work. It's just
you'll be all right.
Yes.
But with consistency, I would say it's gonna be hard being consistent.
Shit, my bad.
Bump your head, get back up, start again. Get back up, start again. Just keep going. Consistently keep falling. And then after that, you'll start walking, you'll start, you'll get better. And
Okay,
that's just
so
basically it.
we actually have right over here, we have someone that wants to piggyback off of that one.
Yeah, first of all, Ken, that's good. The first thing is that with consistency, fail and fail fast. And you can't be afraid of failing. Like, fail as fast as you can. Get as many no's as possible because it's going to get you to the yeses. Also, to answer your question, I come from hard places. I'm adopted, grew up in CPS, grew up in Rosewood. Girl, every struggle you can think of, I done been through, okay? The first thing that I found was community. You had to get around people that are like-minded individuals, and you have to network. You have got to put yourself in rooms. Nobody is going to put you in them until you get in them, and then people start dropping your name in other rooms that your feet haven't touched yet. But the first and foremost is you have to walk away from your family. You have to break up with them because they will bring you back down every time. Even when I was losing weight, every time I went around my family, they was like, you better stop. You looking real sick. Just even weight loss, something that is so healthy. Then the weight loss and the health journey spirit into my entrepreneurship journey. And then when I was going around them, like, you sure you gonna quit your job? Yeah, I'm sure, because God said the bank account looked good enough, it's time to quit.
Come on now.
Right?
Preach.
But it all took community. And even my community, I was on the podcast with them and I said, my mind shifted when I stepped into level one. Level one introduced me to another brand, Ebony Fit Weekend, and that introduced me to entrepreneurs that were on the same journey as I am. And they talk different, they walk different, the conversations are different. It's not you can't do it, you sure. It's not the how, it's the who. Who you need to talk to, girl. Let me put you in contact with this person.
Like, what you not know, who you know.
Right. Exactly. So that's how you get to the consistency, is surrounding yourself with people who are already doing exactly what it is you want to do. Make sure I get your Instagram, girl, because I'm going to make sure I support you, okay?
Real quick, before we continue, just wanted to make sure that I shout out our sponsors, you know what I'm saying, since it's consistency and, the people that we move with. Shout out to Fit on Wheels, all right, your fitness experience on the go, all right. Shout outs to Creators Guild.
Let's
all
go.
Right? The makers of podcasts. So if you're ever interested in podcasts, check out Creators Guild. Shout outs to Vita Boost.
Woo.
You already know the G. All right. And also, shout outs to the Muscle Hustle Podcast.
The Muscle Hustle.
Period.
The